Mitch?
Oh, I'm tired.
Tired.
Yeah. It was very warm in my bedroom last night.
Uh-huh. That's not a good sleeping environment.
No, for some reason, you know, we talk about my feelings towards temperature all the time, and I'm very...
Yeah, it's a big part of your...
temperature sensitive.
Isn't it? It's like a big part of your identity. Is that true?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was 74 in my room last night, which really just... It more pisses me off at the fact that it was like 50 outside.
Yeah.
And my room was like...
Just warm.
Just, you know, 20 degrees.
You got a fan on in there?
I had both windows wide open, fan open, never cooled down. So yeah, it was a little bit of a restless night for me, but I'll be fine. How are you?
Oh, well, you seem very chipper.
Oh,
I'm
thanks.
good. It's a rainy morning. We're working.
Yeah.
What do you know about cicadas?
Not as much as I probably should.
Why do you say you probably should?
Well, because I know they're sort of an iconic insect.
Yeah, they're iconic. There are actually some conspiracy theories attached to them that I don't know anything about, but
oh, okay.
I did learn about that last night.
Oh,
but there's a big brood coming. So cicadas emerge in broods. Do you know this?
Yeah, I know that they're sort of like, for lack of a better term, the perennial bug. In the sense that they,
in a way, yeah,
they emerge at a certain time of year for a certain amount of time, and then
right.
they
But some are
return to their home planet or something.
But from anywhere from 1 year to 17 years.
Oh wow!
This brood is a 17-year brood.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
It's been underground for 17 years.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and there are 12 different groups within this brood.
Yeah.
And
now, is this
they're about to emerge.
Is this a local thing?
So there probably won't be many in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
For this brood is like...
Oh, so the brood is like a worldwide thing.
The broods are a worldwide thing.
Okay.
I'm more American specific, I think.
Yeah.
These 12 groups that are within this brood, the broods are how they distinct the year pattern of them.
Oh, okay, okay.
And the groups are actually just like probably linked a little bit closer in terms of like genealogy.
Oh, all right.
And the groups are split up by like micro regions across where the whole brood is. But this brood is very much like a mid-Atlantic, like South Carolina up to Delaware, and maybe some in Long Island. They said maybe some in Cape Cod.
Oh, okay.
It takes like the ground has to reach temperature of 64 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, for them to
emerge. So it's usually between like April and June.
Oh, okay.
But I find them super interesting because they're bugs that have been underground or like in trees or whatever for 17 years, and now they're just gonna come out.
Yeah, that's a long ass time.
And then they crawl up a tree, and they like shed their exoskeleton.
Yeah. And
their exoskeleton stays on the side of the tree. It's pretty fucking sick looking. Have you ever seen those?
No, I don't think I have actually.
Oh my god, it's like an empty husk.
Yeah.
That is shaped like a cicada, and they're pretty big, like the size of your thumb.
Yeah, I know that they're quite large. I think I've seen. They're noisy as fuck, right?
Yes, they're very noisy.
Yeah,
their calls are like 100 and something decibels. Like 110 decibels or something.
Yeah, they have that like really obnoxious sort of
like
whirring,
a loud trill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I know that they are sort of.
That's the males they're trying to copulate with the
Oh,
females.
really? That's interesting. I know that they're sort of an iconic creature in Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Japanese culture in the sense of like they're very much like a sign of the summer. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, like for instance, probably where I think a lot of people know it best is cicadas are almost always featured in Animal Crossing with the bug catching.
Oh, that's true.
And they always come out at summer.
Oh,
and they make that loud noise. And so it's very much like a sign of like the coming of the summer. So that's why I say I feel like I should know more, but I don't.
Now's your opportunity to look into it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of crazy that they live for, now when they're underground for 17 years, right?
Yeah.
They are living that entire time. Like it's not like,
I don't think they're just like larvae or something at that point.
Yeah, well, what I was gonna say was, are they still going through like entire generations of life cycles on the ground, and then they just happen to come above ground?
No, they're just like becoming dormant.
Oh, okay. So they're like in suspended animation almost.
Yes.
Oh shit.
They're like hibernating or like they're in like some sort of state of torpor. Now let me ask you something.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound dumb.
Okay.
Are bugs animals?
Yeah.
I
know people don't think of them that way.
I don't think of them that way, and I recently was watching David Attenborough, who I mentioned on the last episode.
Yep.
And we were watching something about how plants are important to the ecosystem. It was an hour-long, maybe 2-hour-long, 4-part thing on plants.
Yeah.
And one thing had to do with bugs, and then he started talking about insects and how they are animals. He kept saying they're animals, and I'm like, but they're bugs. And then, but like, they're in the animal kingdom.
Yes.
So they're animals.
They are absolutely.
I was wrong.
Well, yeah, I think it's just more that we tend not to think of insects as animals, or bugs in general.
But why? That makes them easier to squish. That's not cool.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's really why we think of them that way.
Because they're a little bit more like pests, I guess.
In a way,
I mean, if a squirrel was living in my house, I'd want it out of my house too.
Sure, but I don't think you're gonna go stomp the squirrel to death, as opposed to, you know, if there was a spider, you'd probably squish it.
Yeah, actually, this is a tangent. But
oh boy.
I like to feed birds.
Yeah.
I have a lot of bird feeders in my backyard. You know, suet, mostly like black sunflower seed, and some suet. But in turn, that means you're feeding squirrels.
Yeah, it does.
And when I was growing up, my parents would always try to like deter the squirrels.
Yeah.
There was always a new scheme every spring. Oh, we're gonna put like this umbrella-looking thing on it. And the umbrella thing needs to be on the bottom now. And oh, we're gonna grease up the pole. Oh, we're gonna fucking. And this was something that I went through maybe the first year I was like putting out bird seed, and like I was like, I'm gonna get. I heard you can put like capsaicin, like cayenne pepper on seed, and it will deter rodents, but it won't deter birds.
Oh, okay.
And then I came to the conclusion that like.
What's so bad about feeding the squirrels?
Squirrels need to fucking eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to get mad at the squirrels. I'm not going to spend my time yelling at some squirrel for eating my seed. They perform like acrobatic tricks.
Yeah.
And eat some of the seed. Big deal.
No, that's a good way to look at it.
It's like I feel like that's just like way too common for people to be like, fucking feeding the squirrels. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, so
there's food outside.
I can think of a few reasons why maybe feeding the squirrels could be bad, because you don't want them coming onto your property for other reasons, like especially like if you have a garden.
Yeah.
Right. Like you don't want them.
I'm more concerned about rabbits in my garden.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah. Right. But I know that squirrels can also try to nest in people's houses.
Yeah.
Right. Which might be another reason you don't necessarily want to attract.
There's plenty of fucking woods behind me. They should be in the goddamn woods, you know what I mean?
No, I get it.
Do you have a garden? Are you a gardener?
My mother has a garden. Yeah. She does a garden every year. We usually grow a lot of tomatoes.
It's how Italian of you.
Yeah, we usually grow a lot of tomatoes.
Make sauce for the whole winter.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And she grows things like zucchinis and bell peppers and all sorts of stuff like that. Are you much of a gardening person?
I am a big plant person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like plants, and I've always had like a garden in pots for as far as like vegetables are concerned.
Yeah.
But this year we have like we built a garden.
Oh, okay, that's gonna be fun.
We killed the grass on a 12-foot by 15-foot area in my backyard.
Yeah.
And then we put cardboard on top of that.
Okay.
And then we put mulch on top of that, and then we fenced that in.
Okay.
And the fence goes underground.
Yeah.
Like this, like an L shape.
Yep.
And then there's mulch on the outside of the fence too, and there's a little gate for the fence. The fence is probably 3-ish feet high. The entire fence is 4 feet, but some of it is tucked under the ground. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
It's probably like 3 feet 6 inches or so.
Yeah.
Above the ground. So hopefully to deter rabbits and stuff like that
from burrowing in.
And underneath like woodchucks and stuff.
Yeah.
Right now in the ground we have kale and lettuce and peas.
Oh, okay.
And morning glories, which you don't eat, but we put those to grow up on one side of the fence. The peas are growing up another side of the fence.
So let me ask you something. So I've never heard of like putting cardboard down. What's the strap behind that? What does that do?
Kills the grass.
Oh, okay.
And it keeps the grass from coming back. So like we cut the grass.
All right.
You cut the grass down.
Yeah.
Then you put that cardboard on top of it. A lot of people use that like.
Oh, I see.
That black mat stuff.
Yeah.
That is supposed to be like weed barrier.
Yeah.
But that stuff is really shit. It works for maybe 2 years, and then eventually it breaks, but it never breaks down. Cardboard breaks down.
Oh, okay.
As long as you put like unwaxed, uninked cardboard, it breaks down.
Oh, okay.
So it will eventually just decompose and not be bad for the environment.
Yeah.
And kill all of that grass, essentially, right?
Oh,
because
okay.
it's all under there, and it's stopping it from growing through that area and then eventually popping through the mulch. We do have like 3 or 4 inches of mulch to help kill it even more.
Yeah.
Sort of like the temperature will also kill it, right? The lack of sunlight, but we've talked about how much I hate grass.
That's not gonna prevent the plant's roots from.
So on top of the mulch, right? On top of the mulch where we have the morning glories and the peas, I put soil. There's 2 or 3 inches of soil.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're already like 6-7 inches high.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's also we also built a raised garden bed inside the garden.
Oh, okay.
And that's where the kale.
Oh, so wow, you put a lot of work into this.
Yeah. This thing comes up. Honestly, my wife, Jocelyn, she probably did more than me. It was like her whole plan. I sort of had a different plan.
Yeah.
I wanted to like spend more money and make it easier, and she was like, "You're an idiot. We don't need to spend this much money." They have beautiful gardens at Jocelyn's school.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Beautiful gardens, and they have a nature studies professor. It's an elementary school.
Yeah.
He's a teacher. He's environmental studies. He's involved with like URI, master gardener. He's a great like native plant knowledge type of guy.
Oh, okay.
And so Jocelyn works with him and has talked to him a lot, and they've done the similar fence thing, and so. I mean, basically, we built a pretty sweet garden on a budget that right now we bought one raised garden bed for it because that was probably like $80 or so. Filled that with soil, you know what I mean? So that has like 8 inches of soil, even more, you know? It's like pretty tall. It's like up to my knee, you know?
Oh, wow.
And so that's what we'll eventually put peppers and tomatoes and other stuff too, but it's like we just have them as seedlings right now.
Yeah.
Put them as like starters as opposed to putting them in the ground just yet. It's soon. Like I'll probably put some in this weekend. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. And it's nice because it's been like kind of rainy lately, but also nice. So we haven't had to water the garden too much.
Oh yeah, that's helpful.
It's been like relatively maintenance free, even though the amount of work that we put into it. I guess a big thing when moving into this house, that's the reason for the transition, right? It's like now that we like are in this house.
Yeah, exactly.
Moving there, I wanted to do more gardening. I also have planted like some wildflowers and stuff. But this whole thing I'm trying to do is like I want it to be a hobby and not a chore.
For sure.
That's kind of how I try to.
I think that's a good mentality looking into it.
Even for like, that's how I look at podcasting.
Yeah.
That's how I look at riding my bike.
Yeah.
You know, like it shouldn't be something that you drag yourself to do.
Yeah, and you sort of force upon yourself.
Right. To me,
even
like
if you enjoy it.
Right. Podcasting is a creative outlet. You know, riding my bike is a physical outlet, a mental health thing, all that shit. You know, so like gardening has been like peaceful. Oh, and I own a lawnmower now, and I mow my own lawn, and that's something that I have to think about now. Like, I'm like, fuck, it is raining. Like, my in-laws are coming over on Saturday, and I have to mow my lawn. What have I become?
Yeah.
Fuck this. God. Driving home.
Yeah.
Guess what? Set the fire alarm off at work today.
Yeah.
Classic. It's not the first time I've done it. Oh, well, I didn't do it.
So, I was technically the person who was hitting the button on the fog machine.
Okay.
So does that mean I did it?
I don't know. I mean, I was the one that was going, fog!
Yeah,
fog!
that's true.
And I was also the one that was like, can we use a fog machine?
Yeah.
And we've never had problems with it before. Not at this space where we're shooting.
Yeah.
We used it on a couple shoots before and never had a problem. So I don't know, it was like humid today, maybe it was like the thickness of the air, it wasn't dissipating the same.
Oh, you know what, that honestly makes a lot more sense.
But
I think about it that way.
set off a good amount of fire alarms before, and 3 or 4 times I've been with Jarvis while doing it. Yeah.
Maybe that's the common denominator.
No, it's not like we're hotboxing the studio or anything. We're just working.
No, I don't mean it that way. I mean, you know, maybe there's just something about Jarvis. Maybe he has like an aura. Maybe he's like he's
giving up too much heat.
Yeah,
he's too hot.
He's heating up the room already. You know,
he's too hot
with his intensity.
Yeah. Did you get any good conversations at work today? Any talking points you want to talk about?
No, not really. We were so busy today. We were running around
it was
crazy.
Very busy running around. 2 shoots going on in the studio.
Yeah, but just a little anecdote about that. The fog machine in question, the smoker or whatever it is, that I just find hilarious. So
right, it's like a fog machine, like a party fog.
Yeah.
You would see.
And like you let it run for a little bit, but then it just like automatically turns off and like refuses to work, right?
Yes,
but like
it It like overheats or something.
I don't really know.
It must get too hot. And
but the silly part to me, is that when it's going like that, right? Eventually it'll stop, and then it'll make this like high-pitched whining sound, like,
and it like fades out at the end, like pathetically.
Yeah. Like, and then at the very end, it releases a little puff.
Yes.
Like it just lets out a little whimper.
That like adds nothing to the atmosphere, but it's just like a.
Like someone lightly pressed the spray bottle.
Yeah, it's so pathetic. Yeah. But it was fun.
Yeah, I didn't really pick up any talking points, unfortunately. I'm trying to think of something we can talk about.
I'm thinking of something.
Oh, okay. Hit me with it.
And this is very not seasonal, but fog machines remind me of it.
That's fine.
Do you decorate your house for Halloween?
Not so much now. When I was a kid, we did a little bit of the decoration. When I was a little kid, you know what I used to love for the holidays? Those like stickers that you put on the window.
Yeah.
I was super into those. When I was a little kid, I loved that shit.
Now, were you doing it just for Halloween, or were like
I was doing it for Halloween and Christmas. We didn't have any
Christmas.
Easter shit or any Thanksgiving shit or anything like that, but Halloween and Christmas, I loved it. Dude, I used to have like the Santa Claus one that was like customize your own Santa Claus.
Yep.
Mad fun.
Love that.
Right?
Love that.
Yeah, but we never really did like any of the big crazy decorations. Like, you know how people put up like the 20-foot inflatables or anything like that.
I'm not an inflatables fan.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking you if you're an inflatables person for Christmas or Halloween or whatever, but I'm not an inflatables fan. You know what I do like are the big, tall skeletons.
Oh, yes, those are a lot of fun.
Because they're like 10 feet tall and they're like $100, so people buy them.
Yeah.
There's like people near me that keep them up all year round, like near my house, and they'll decorate them.
Oh, that's fun.
So like they put it up for Halloween, but then Christmas comes around and they're like putting a Santa hat on it. Yeah, which is like kind of nice.
That's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we didn't really, like, none of my parents would stay home on Halloween to pass out candy anyway.
Yeah.
So, because we would all go trick-or-treating in an aunt of mine's neighborhood. So, there was really no like incentive to decorate the house for any like theatrical experience for, you know, trick-or-treaters or anything like that. So
I grew up in a great trick-or-treating neighborhood.
Oh yeah?
Like it was it was kind of a new neighborhood when we moved in, so it was a lot of new families with like young kids. You know? So there were a lot of kids in the neighborhood, and it was pretty great. And you know, I've handed out candy as an adult, and we moved into the house that we're in now in legit late October, like a few days before Halloween. And I was so pumped to hand out candy. Had like the front screen door open, bought a bunch of candy. We got 0 trick-or-treaters.
Oh wow.
It's just not a neighborhood that's conducive for it.
Yeah.
It's like an older neighborhood, so the houses aren't as like densely packed as one of these new developments. And it's also generally an older demographic. Like I think it's mostly like grandparents rather than families with young kids.
That makes a lot of sense.
Like generationally, people moved in there like 60 years ago.
Yes.
And their families have like moved out, and now they're just like older.
Yeah.
You know?
There's no reason to go there for them.
But I would really love to have like a little display in trick-or-treaters, but like I don't think that's going to change anytime soon in my neighborhood.
Yeah. So I don't have any kids, right? I have young.
Not that you know of.
I just don't have any kids.
Okay.
But I have younger nieces and nephews, right? Who I guess are actually more my second cousins, right? But you know, like we're close enough that I consider them my nieces and nephews, right? Yeah. So, they're I know they go out for trick-or-treating, but I feel like as a consequence of the pandemic, I feel like trick-or-treating has sort of it's changed a lot now.
What you know about trunk or treat?
I don't know anything about that.
You don't know about trunk or treat?
No, what's that?
So this is a thing that people do, and I don't know if it was COVID or not that did it, but it's a thing where like a business will host a trunk or treat event in their parking lot, and then you park and you open the hatch of your car and you like maybe decorate it and have candy, and the kids walk around the parking lot and just get candy from the back of cars.
Oh, wow.
Trunk or treat.
That's sort of...
Seems lame.
It seems kind of sketchy.
It does seem sketchy.
Like, that's how, like, you would buy shit from, like, a black market arms
exactly.
dealer.
Hey, I found this candy. It fell off the back of a truck.
Yeah, like, you know. What do you want, little kid? Lollipop or SMG?
Did you go trick-or-treating as a kid?
Yes, a ton of times.
What was your favorite costume?
Oh,
a memorable costume.
I must have dressed up as the Grim Reaper like 90% of the time.
That's great. I did a Grim Reaper a couple times too.
It's just such an easy
full black with like the thing that covers your face.
Yeah, it's
you walk around with a sickle.
It's just so easy. It's such an easy costume to put together.
I almost wore a t-shirt with a Grim Reaper on it today.
Oh really?
Yeah, that would have been nice. But actually I put this outfit on this morning and I was like, this is not like work appropriate.
Yeah.
Like it just seemed it didn't seem very director of me, I guess. As shitty as that is to say. Sometimes you gotta show up.
You have to look presentable. There's a reason why I'm not rocking lime green shorts on set, right? Because you have to fit the.
You can wear lime green shorts, don't you think?
Well, I would think I would reflect in so much shit.
Yeah. You know, I used to wear black all the time, and I've recently been wearing less black, and like I never just wore it because of work.
Yeah.
I don't think it's been a problem me on set recently. It's obviously not the best thing in the world. There's been a couple times where Neil's been like, John, can you like hide behind the thing?
Yeah.
Seeing your reflection in like a toy or like in glasses or something. Like if a talent's wearing glasses.
Well, I'm also a big believer of, I guess for lack of a better word, I call it the stagehand mentality, which is that as crew, I should be blending in as much as possible and not a distraction to people working, to the producers, to the talent,
I'm just naturally a distraction. I get it.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. No, I'm saying that that's why
I know.
Dress all in black for work.
Yeah.
Right?
You should wear the Grim Reaper outfit. You still got it.
No, there's no way that fits me now, dude. I'm like 200 pounds heavier.
I would love to see that. Mitch shows up with the Grim Reaper. Yeah.
What was I was gonna say something else. Oh, I never really got into like the whole cosplay thing. But I used to, Halloween adjacent, when my high school used to do Spirit Week.
Yes.
I used to love dressing up for that shit.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
See, I was always the type that was like, I'm not doing Spirit Week, it's lame.
Dude, I dressed up as like William Wallace from Braveheart.
Wow.
With the face paint and the kilt.
Why? Like, so the high school that I went to had Spirit Week, and every day would be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Like one day would be Crazy Hair Day. And one day would be like School Pride Day.
No. See,
what the hell were you doing?
We did like fun shit. Like it was like movie character day and shit like that. Or we did fun shit like that. I think there in elementary school and stuff there was like Crazy Hair Day and all that. And like there was definitely like at North Providence Pride, dress up day and all that. But I dressed up one year as like William Wallace from Braveheart.
Yep.
I dressed up another year as like Captain Falcon from from F-Zero. Yeah. Wow. I'll have to show you a picture sometime.
I love this.
Yeah. I built my own costume too. Right? It was a lot of fun.
Did you have like beard and the long hair when you were like 8?
No, in the 8th grade, not when I was 8.
You had a beard in 8th grade?
Yeah.
You did?
Kinda.
Kind of a beard.
That's kind of when it started to grow in.
Yeah.
It's so weird because for a long time, when I was young, like I was the tallest among my friends besides like one other friend who was taller than all of us.
Yeah.
Right? And I was bigger, I matured faster, I grew hair first, I grew facial hair first.
Yeah, you were an early bloomer.
Yeah. And then I got to like the 7th, 8th grade with the height, and then I just stopped growing at like 5'7" and just watched everybody get taller and taller.
You're like, I'm done.
Yeah. And, I grew in a pretty thick beard first, but, my mustache game is a little weak. And, it's sort of been the same ever since. Now, don't take this in a weird way, but you have a pretty substantial facial hair game, I would say. Okay. Right? Like, you have a pretty good beard. You have a pretty good mustache, right?
Yep.
Is it true that people claim this is true? That
it's not true.
The more that you shave it, the thicker it goes in.
It's not true.
There's no truth to that, right?
It's actually not true. I've looked it up because people have told me this before.
Yeah.
When you shave and the hair grows back, it feels thicker.
Yeah.
It's because it's freshly cut hair.
Yeah.
So the hair is sharp. And it doesn't feel the same way when it grows out because the ends of the hair have been dulled.
Yeah.
It doesn't grow back thicker. Shaving does not make your hair grow back thicker. I thought that was the case. It's not true.
That's one of those old wives' tales.
It's also the same thing where like
bullshit.
I was told as a kid, they're like, oh, if you keep wearing a hat, you're gonna go bald. That doesn't make you go bald.
No.
It might not be good for your hair follicles.
Yeah.
And it might exacerbate
an already existing problem.
Right, but you're not gonna
potential problem.
I didn't just because I wore a hat all the time when I was 12 doesn't mean I'm bald now. I'm bald now because my fucking grandfather was bald.
Yeah, exactly. You're bald because of genetics and testosterone and all that type of shit.
And like wearing a hat might like harm some hair, but I'm not bald because I wear a hat all the time.
Yeah.
Shaving
that's like that shit that like when they say like, oh, if you swallow bubble gum, it stays in your stomach for 7 years.
It doesn't.
Dude,
right?
If that was the case, I should be dead because I always swallow bubble gum.
Yeah, like sure, you shouldn't be. You always do?
Always.
How often do you eat bubble? How often do you chew bubble gum?
Not often anymore.
Oh,
but when I was younger, I'm that kind of guy where I would chew that thing maybe 3-4 times, swallow.
Oh my god. Just get candy. What the fuck are you doing? You would chew gum for 30 seconds and then swallow it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna chew that thing all day.
That's out of control. Why are you choosing gum then?
Well, because it was available. It was available.
No, I'll take a mint.
Mints that are the same way. I'll suck on that thing for maybe like 10 seconds, then crunch, crunch, crunch.
Yeah, I have no patience with like candy that's supposed to melt in your mouth. I'm just gonna crunch it. Yeah. Fuck that. Wow. Thanks, Mitch.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. That was fun.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.